Well, we know what's wrong with it, don't we? Hello, legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here with Dad in the garage and the Royal Snail. In the previous video, the previous diagnosis was the snail was in big trouble. The shell has cracked. Well, actually not the shell has cracked, but the timing chain has probably snapped. Which opened up a whole can of worms as to what do we do now? Is the van worth repairing? Well, to me, it is. It's my Royal Snail van. I do all sorts of mileage in it, and it's a really useful van. It cost me 250 quid, but now, if it has gone bang, it's a whole host of drama for Dad.
Yeah.
In this video, Dad is going to strip it down with us. We're going to see what is wrong, if that timing chain has snapped, and if it's caused mass drama to the engine. Maybe. What are you expecting to see?
I don't know really. I've not ever worked on a multi-jet before.
Well, we've got two options, haven't we?
Yeah.
Let's strip it down and have a look.
Right. I don't need this truck. I don't need this.
Why are you jacking it up when it's wrong under there?
Need to get that under tray off to bloody look at the bottom pulley and see what's going on. See if it's possible to take it to bits.
So off come the wheels. We're jacking the van up. We need to get that under tray off first and foremost. Thank you. I'll take the wheel trim and put it in the back. Get the under tray off. Axle stands going in. Safely work, please. So the under tray's off, we got that off. That was relatively easy. It's in the back of the van. What are you doing now? You're having a look at the situation.
Yeah, I'm getting my head around it all.
What can you see?
I can see stuff that needs taking off. I'm just working out how it's going to work.
Okay.
Because it's
Stuff.
not going to be easy. I think that water pump's in the way.
Stuff you're taking apart then is this thing here. What is that?
It's the fuel filter, mate.
Ah, that looks like a special old thing. Why does that need to come out then?
Because I want to chuck all this crap over there so I can get at what I'm doing down here.
Yep.
That's my plan. But, where's that bracket fastened to?
Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to do something useful.
Useful. Yeah. Oh, I bet that's a special tool for that, you grommet. Oh, I don't need that. Whatever you're doing, stop it.
Oh, I'm doing something useful.
Oh, that looks like it's Brock. That looks like it's flipping well Brock from a previous encounter.
Encounter?
You're taking that alluvium off the top of the head, aren't you?
I am, so it doesn't get all in everywhere.
That's a bad job, well done.
You've taken the fuel filter off, I've cleaned all the head up.
Top man. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Look at that bloody alluvium getting in the flipping engine.
I don't want it in my engine, mate.
You know what my brain says? I was thought to myself, yeah, all that shit there. When we take the head off and turn it upside down, it'll fall off. Hopefully we shan't have to take the head off.
Well, hopefully I've not wasted my time.
You haven't, you've done in fact, it did look a bloody mess and now we've got it out the way.
It was all mud.
Alluvium.
Right, what's next? So we've got the fuel filter off.
Yeah, let's just take this out of the way. So
Does the engine mount need to come off?
yeah, that'll have to come off. There's lots of stuff. Just find the tools. Where is the impact
There's some
driver?
tools up here, the impact driver's up here. We're working towards getting down there, aren't we?
We are, mate, yeah. We are. It's a bloody great mountain there, isn't it? It's a fucking conglomeration, this lot is. It really is. If you know what you're doing, it's easier to struggle, but if you don't know what you're doing, you don't want to be struggling.
Right, we've uncovered the crank pulley, now we're going to see if we can actually, well, get it off, because it could be bloody tight.
The reason is, you'll see in a minute, if I have to put a tool on it, I need that extra flange on.
Extra flange.
Right, so now we're going to have to get the big tool out and see if we can shift the bastard.
Now, if you're doing this job yourself, we've just discovered something. And that is that the crank pulley bolt is left-hand thread. So don't try and use your normal lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, because you'll be tightening it up.
There's some sort of springy thing in there.
So we've got those bits off, and the belt on as well. Right, what's the plan, mate?
I'm going to take it to bits.
So we're working at getting all this out. Now the engine mount is out. We've sheared the bolts on the coolant bottle here because they were just rotten as hell, but the engine mount is coming out.
That's what you think.
Ta-da! This cover here keeps that belt on. What are you taking off now?
What we need is an air ratchet.
An air ratchet?
I've got an air ratchet, but I ain't got enough air.
What are you doing now?
Taking these bolts out, it holds this great big bracket on the front of the engine.
And then can we see the timing chain?
No, unfortunately not, no.
This bracket is loose now, but the bolts, well, they hit the bulkhead or they hit the side of this moulding. So we have jacked the engine up at the bottom using a piece of wood and a handle jack. Next is to take this power steering pump and pulley off, and hopefully then we can get to the chain cover. Okay, so that engine mounty, brackety, holdy thing, everything in place is off, and now we can sort of kind of see what we're doing. There is an inspection chamber in there, which we're working towards opening, but also we're going to have to get it out anyway and hang a timing chain on it. So this pulley needs to come off, the water pump needs to come off, more stuff to come off. What have you discovered?
Just got to take this tensioner completely off.
And?
I've got to take the water pump off as well, by the look of it.
I've got a bucket ready.
If we had a flipping workshop manual, we'd know.
Yeah, we don't have a workshop manual. I can try and find one.
I'm busy.
What's that you got off there?
It's the tensioner. It's the flipping tensioner.
Oops.
That's it.
You're famous on the internet, did you know that?
I'm bloody famous.
Just ran you through Google AI Gemini.
Bloody AI. Will do, mate, come the revolution. Be a different tool though, because that's shit.
So now we're working on taking out the timing chain cover, and I've got to take all these little screws out.
Taking these screws out, John. But I'm going to have to lay down where you're stood. But
Am I taking these all the way out?
take them all out and put them in that pot.
Put them in that pot.
Just keep going round there while I sort of assess this situation. So the water pump's got to come up through there, take the bolts out there, work them out through that hole. Yeah, it's got to come off, matey boy.
The water pump?
Yeah, unfortunately we'll get as many of these cover bolts off first, so we're not laid in the water for much longer.
It's a long old cover, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of bolts as well.
So I can't get to these because this water pump's in the way.
You're right.
So I can't do them. I can do that one there. Right, I've got some sort of conglomeration going on here to pretty much hold the engine up because we've had to take the weight off the sump and put a little bit of a jack underneath the gearbox just to hold it. We're not putting any weight on the gearbox, we don't want to crack it, but just so we can get the sump cracked. I think we're considering our life choices with this exhaust, aren't we?
I'm considering my fucking life choices all over the place at the moment.
John, why are you dropping the sump? Well, because, well, it goes underneath the timing cover there. So it has to come out.
And we'll take the exhaust off from the... Slide the exhaust backwards.
I'll just tell the good folk what we've done. So we're working towards sliding the exhaust backwards. I've taken the engine, the exhaust mountings off. What have you been working on up here?
I'm taking some bolts out this bracket.
Dad's doing the bracket, I'm doing the mountings. Well, that was tight, but we got the exhaust out. And that's what we've just taken off, that bracket and then bolts. Now it is time to drop the sump and drain it.
Taking the oil out of the car.
Out comes the oil, yes. Well, we've taken the sump off and we have confirmed our suspicion. The chain has snapped. There it is. whapping about.
So let's get this pissing cover off.
Well, we know what's wrong with it, don't we? Water pump is off. Water is, well, out and there's a bit on the floor. Sump is off. What are we going to find in here? We'll soon find out. That was more difficult than I expected to get to that.
That is because you are not a mechanic.
What are we doing now?
We're taking that cover off, mate.
Let's have a look. What are you expecting to see? Carnage. Oh. Here we go.
I'm trying to clear a bit of bench up. Oh, I see, there's the oil pump, look.
Hang on a minute. Right, so you're looking at that, I'll look at this. Hey. Well, the tensioner looks okay. The sprockets look okay. The guides look okay. The chain, where's the chain? We don't have a chain.
It's down here, it's in the sump. It's in the sump, mate.
So our worst fears confirmed. The chain has broke. There it is. There's all sorts of gubbins in the sump as well.
It's broken. It's a bloody mess.
There it is. Broke.
It will pop right out.
What can you see there?
Well, the tensioner will pop right out, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
How are we going to know if the rest of the engine is okay?
We'll take it to pieces, shan't we?
What's your plan?
Is to put a chain kit on it and turn it over by hand to see if it does actually got compression.
So if the valves are all bent and it's all gone pop, it won't have compression.
That's right.
Whereas if we put a chain on it and for some stroke of luck, Jesus and everybody is looking down on us, if we put the timing chain kit on it and it compresses, we've got away with it.
Yeah. That's all you can do, isn't it?
I better get a kit.
There's two ways of attacking it, son, isn't there? We either hang a chain on it and see if we've got full compressions.
Yeah.
Or we take the top off and see what the damage is there.
If we take the top off, what extra work may we be causing ourselves by having a little look?
I don't know. I've never worked on a doblo, but
Would we be able to see any damage? What about your endoscope?
there's no way of putting it in there.
Well, it's got two inspection chambers. It's got one at the front and one at the back.
Show me where. What are you
That's
talking
what
about?
Mr. Mann was looking at, the timing chambers, apparently.
Yeah, that's something to do with putting the timing tools
Oh,
in, I
right,
think.
okay.
I'm not really sure. Let's be honest, I ain't got a frigging clue. I'm not familiar with
We're
them.
making it up as we go along.
I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a jolly well clue.
So we could
Have we got the tools to do the job even?
Dunno.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do we need special tools for timing the engine up or anything?
Yeah,
We do.
I believe so. Right. We're going to have to do some research, aren't we? Before we start doing anything else.
We are. We jolly well are.
Best case scenario, the engine is not lunch and we put a timing belt kit on it and it's fine.
Chain kit.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Sorry. Sorry to be pedantic.
No,
I'm
please be pedantic. Worst case scenario is engine is cream crackered.
Then we've
And then we either
we've bought a kit and we've wasted it.
buy a Recon engine, 2 litre turbo, we repair this one. So we've decided we're going to buy a kit, and with the kit we also need to buy a special tool. The kit is 50 quid and the tool is nearly 50 quid, so £100 just to see if it's any good. I think that is worth £100 for my poor little snail. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Well, it's 6:30 on a Wednesday evening. We've got the Fiat Doblo sort of semi in bits now. Dad's messing about with the sump. There's all sorts of stuff in there. We're going to buy a kit. We're going to buy the tools and we're going to try and repair it. The likelihood is that engine is knackered, right? And we're going to be stripping it down and putting new valves and all sorts of gubbins in it. But we could be very lucky. Could be. And I'm going to spend £100 to try and find out, because this is me van. And I need me van. It's worth more than 100 quid to me. Anyway, comment down below, what do you reckon? Is someone shining down on us, or are we going to be taking that whole engine out and probably refurbing the whole thing? Yeah. At least we've got some content out of it, right? Dad's not so thrilled. Anyway, that's what's wrong with the snail. We've stripped it down. We've seen that it's the timing chain. Till next time, thanks for watching. See you later. As ever, thank you for watching this video. Dad and I have selected a couple more videos for you that we think that you might like. They're here now. Just give them a click to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to us. Thank you.